Hello, I'm Paul from West Country Wanderings. Welcome to Longwood, just below Kingswear, or rather a bit further upstream from Kingswear, and we are today exploring Longwood, potentially looking for bluebells, but it's just a short wander through the wood on this Sunday afternoon in late April. So why not come and join me and have a look at this beautiful wood and enjoy the sights and sounds of this woodland. Well, we haven't got bluebells here, but we have got a bask of yellow, buttercups, dandelions and late flowering primroses. Such a treasure. And potentially this is where the adults could bask in the undergrowth beneath the blackberry bushes all around this area. Has warmed up considerably here today. When I left for work this morning it was only about 4 degrees and has been in the single digits for most of the day from what customers have told me. But it's now late afternoon and it's warmed up. I think it's around about 16 degrees. It's the warmest it's been for some time here in South Devon, because we've had a rather chilly wind which has come off the sea, and as you may know, that the sea temperature at this time of the year is still several degrees lower than the air temperature. It doesn't warm up till late summer, so that gives it quite a chilly feel, but certainly very pleasant here at the moment. Well, here we are at the entrance to Longwood, and our first sign of some bluebells. I'm not sure how it got its name of Longwood. It's actually not a long linear shaped wood, it's more of a curve. It curves around one of the creeks off the River Dart here, and as you can see it's in the care of the National Trust, although the footpath leading up to this point is on the Dart Valley Trail, and I believe it is owned by the Noss Marina, which is below where I'm standing at the moment, and there are signs to make sure you strictly keep to the paths. But now we're in National Trust land, we can spread ourselves a little bit more widely. Now I've just read this sign here from the National Trust, which is rather interesting and certainly warms me rather a lot. Over the past 70 years the area known as Longwood, Noss Plantation, has been managed for commercial timber, and when I've been here before I've noticed felling going on. Masses and masses of bluebells up this slope here. Yes, really heartening to hear that it now be re-established as a proper native woodland, because although there's been a lot of planting taking place over the past 20 years, particularly I think in the East Midlands around Leicestershire and Nottinghamshire, woodlands have been springing up. You can never truly replace a native woodland, whereby the trees and the tree society has actually been established for many hundreds of years, and it takes a very long time. It doesn't just take the growth of one single tree or group of trees to establish a woodland. As I spoke before when we were at Cornworthy, all woodlands have a network underground to control them, to control the feed through the roots to the trees, and they can regulate if a particular tree is struggling. They'll actually send more nutrients to that tree so that the whole woodland community benefits. Now this is one of the areas in Longwood where tree felling operations, commercial operations, have taken place, and it always struck me as odd that this place, being part of the National Trust, continued to allow commercial operations at this site. So there has been some felling during last winter, as you can see. And they left the branches in place for the ecosystem to thrive. It is going to take a while for that to re-establish itself, but it's good to know that no more will be taking place. I wanted to catch up with you guys and gals just to tell you a couple of things that's going on in my life at the moment and what's going to be happening with West Country Wanderings over the next few weeks and months. Firstly, I have been offered the job that I applied for, one of the jobs that I applied for in Cornwall. I've accepted it and I've resigned from my current position where I work in Brixham. So in the next couple of weeks I'll be moving down towards Cornwall. It's around the mid-Cornwall area, and I'll be starting my new job. So it's lots of things happening, lots of exciting things. I may go a little bit quieter on the output for a few weeks until I get settled. There will be some output. It won't go completely quiet, but it may not be as frequent. You can probably understand with all the packing, unpacking and getting used to a new job. I'm sure you've all experienced that at some point in your life. So there's a lot going on there. That's the first thing to tell you. The second thing is today's Sunday. On Tuesday I'm actually going to be filming the piece I've talked about a couple of times previously over in Exminster. And I've got feelings of apprehension, excitement and indeed nervousness about this project that I'm undertaking there. Obviously if you subscribe and hit the bell, you'll be alerted to when that video uploads. It'll probably take quite a bit of editing as well because I've got some other information I want to put on that video. But I just want to share with you my current feelings. As I say, I've spoken previously about my mental health and how that impacts on me, and thinking about how I'm doing that video is impacting me at the moment. I don't want to do it. It's going to be a personal journey for me, and I hope you enjoy it. Thank you for joining me on the tour of the woodland garden today. Hope you enjoyed discovering the bluebells. Until next time, I'm Paul from West Country Wanderings. If you enjoyed it, please consider a like, subscribe, share or comment, particularly if you've been looking at bluebells in your local area. It'd be interesting to know what you've uncovered when you've been walking in woodlands yourselves. But, they are really interesting places and they also benefit our mental health. Until next time, I'm Paul from West Country Wanderings and I'll see you all again very soon. Take care, all the best and look after yourselves. Cheers now, bye bye.